Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Here we are, another day. I pray that you can hear us okay. That is my number one goal for the day, is to be heard. Let me know what the audio sounded like today. Been a couple of days. We struggled a little bit, but hopefully we got it okay for now. Okay, let's start the day together. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Sherry. Good morning, Connie. Good morning, Bonnie. Kelly's here. Tina's here. Anita's here. Mark is here. Julie hears construction, wherever she is. Anita says, so far, so good. All right, we will take it. I'm not going to touch anything. We're just going to deal with it as it is. Here we are. It is April 15th. Big day. Huge.
There you go.
Tax day. Yesterday, we were kind of getting on you for not having filed your taxes.
Yep. But technically, the project is due at midnight.
You were that kid in school.
And I have till 11:59. So here we go. I have plenty of time. I have all the time in the world. Nothing but time.
Are you going to file today?
I'll probably. Maybe. I might just make sure that I don't see that I owe anything. If I don't owe anything, then I'll go with the extension and have someone else do.
Godspeed. Anita, I am cold. I'm constantly cold. I don't know how they turn up the heat in here. It's always freezing. I'm struggling at any point in time. So I just gotta struggle and do what I gotta do. Anita says she actually filed her extension. Procrastination is usually the name of my game. I'm usually a big procrastinator with everything except for my taxes because I'm so scared of everything. So I got mine in. I got my refund on Saturday, just like Mark did. And I know Mark has his new bike. I still want to see the picture. Howard says, use TurboTax. It'll take you about an hour or so, and you can file electronically. John, are you doing that?
Not TurboTax.
He forgot what he uses for taxes. Yikes. Okay. God bless. Godspeed. Anita says she's the queen of procrastination. Peter, they changed the due date to the 16th? I thought it was always the 15th. Is this another April Fool's joke from you? You love to try to get us, Peter. Lorianne, mine were done and sent last week. There you go, girl. No procrastination from you. Shonda, same for you. Mailed out yesterday. Certified. Good to go. Okay. What are you doing here? Answer Anita's question.
What do you mean?
I don't know. He asked where you went, but I'm asking what you're doing with your taxes.
I will, like I said, I'm going to make sure that that I don't owe any money. As long as I don't owe any money, then I'll probably just then that means I have till October, right?
All these people saying they're all done. Honey sent her checkout on Sunday. Everyone's probably so much nicer, so much lighter.
Why fit in when you were meant to stand out? That's a good quote right there.
Years ago.
No.
Do
everyone said
touch it. Oh, guys, I don't know what he did. I guess it sounds bad. I thought we weren't touching anything. He's changing it back. Hopefully it's better. Let's see. You're right, Anita. Shirley owed money. Got it out this weekend. Bing, bang, boom. Got the job done. Shonda, congrats if you got a refund. Gave the government an interest-free loan to make more money. Okay, this sounds better, guys. Oh, now Howard thinks it's my fault from typing on my laptop. I'm not touching anything other than my laptop. It can't be that. All right. Hopefully that's better.
See, Howard has our back. My back.
So
not so much your back.
You're a procrastinator when it comes to taxes. Was this like always, was this a forever thing? Like school assignments, you were starting the paper at 11 o'clock. It was due at 11:59.
Yeah.
How'd that go for you?
You clearly weren't like that, and we're in the same spot, aren't we?
I didn't say I wasn't. We know I'm a late person.
No, you're not.
I do everything late. I'm not a procrastinator, but I'm certainly not doing things early. What?
I don't know. Everyone Yeah.
Everyone's saying it sounds better. We're fine.
Everyone is saying, but then sorry.
We're fine.
I just want to make sure that everything's good to go.
We're good.
Yeah, I typically do wait till dates do, because you get to learn so much, and if you get it done too early, then that's how life goes.
You know what I mean? Learn so much.
Yeah, like if you have a project due, think about it. If you have a project due in a month and you get that done this weekend, think about all the things that you're going to learn in a month that you won't have in the project. So think about it. I'm sorry, Anita. I will not touch anything, I promise. But think about how much I will grow from now till October. As opposed to if I just and learning more about filing taxes.
Interesting. Anita said she's going to that bin store, Daily Deals, and is going to Sushi Queen today. Ooh, love sushi. That sounds like fun. Okay, here we are. Good morning. My dad's here saying good morning. Let's talk about some of the topics of the day.
Real quick. I had a dream last night, and I had an absolute banger of a quote. I forgot it. I legitimately was going to write a whole movie just based on this quote, and it was going to be amazing.
And you didn't write it down.
Did not write it down. Did not do it. So, well, you want to know why, Jeanette? Because I didn't wait on making an excuse. I just gave an excuse right away before it was due. But if I would have waited, I would have came up with a better one.
All right. I have my tax refund. And my question to you is, I know Howard already spent his. What did you spend it on? What are your plans if you didn't get yours yet for your tax refund? What are you thinking of doing with it? Are you going to invest in it, invest with that money? Are you going to savings account it? I'm not the best with money. I'm the first person to say that. It's probably the thing, one of the things I'm worst at in this life. And as soon as I got it, I was like, ooh, what can I do? Go shopping? And I'm probably going to go shopping today. I'm not going to spend it all in one place. But I don't know. Maybe you guys can help me out. What's the best thing to do when you get your refund? What's the best way to spend it? Or do you save it? Or do you pay off debt? What do you do? Disney.
Definitely do not pay off debt. I know I should, but I kind of just got myself into a little bit more debt because, that's where I'm at in life. I just think this money should go to my bank account. And by bank account, I mean big Uncle Walt's bank account.
Walt Disney.
Yep.
Shonda says she has to pay no refund, so she doesn't even get to, take advantage of that extra savings. Just to give the money away. Is it the goal? When you make
that you don't want to get any money and you don't want to owe anything. You kind of want to break even.
I think so. I really don't know. I learned from the Cuppies. I get my news from the Cuppies. Second Cup.
I'm pretty sure
my number one source. Mark says new bike and the rest for the Derby. Are you going? Are you going to the Kentucky Derby? That's super exciting. If you are going,
I think Mark does go every year.
I need to know what outfit you're wearing. I need to know because the fit is the best part. Anita's going to splurge on Starbucks. I feel like if you utilize your stars well, though, at Starbucks, you're usually good to go. You can get a couple deals. My mom has a bunch of Starbucks gift cards, so I just mooch off of her for now. Okay, Howard has a good one. I'm having my back porch deck enclosed with windows and sliding doors. Wish I got more than I did, but I feel like that's a good plan there. House improvement. Yeah. Lumber might get more expensive these days, so you just go in, get those projects done, and do some stuff around the house.
I'm excited for that time frame in my life where
you're doing home projects.
Doing home projects instead of, just
going to Disney World.
I don't have anything like that. Right, exactly. I rent an apartment, so I don't have to worry about any of that. But
Disney
Howard,
World versus home parts. Okay, Elizabeth, good morning. Tax refund is earmarked for race car parts. That's very cool.
Ooh,
love that.
That's awesome.
That. Caitlin's just like me, the worst with money. I started a savings, paid off a few things, and paid for a trip we're taking soon. Ooh, let me know where you're going.
Is it Disney?
I wonder if it's Disney. My dad has a questionable idea with what I should do with my money.
Spend on your parents.
Spend on my parents.
I don't hate that idea.
I love you, Dad. I'll consider though. I'll see. So I do have a birthday trip coming up, and I need outfits. I was talking about this yesterday, so I'm going to the mall probably today. I'm not going to spend all of it, but I'm going to spend some of it. And then I think I'll pay off some credit card stuff and then just try to save the rest of it. And then hopefully if my parents spend on me, I can get some birthday money and then I can save some more.
That's a good time actually for you to have.
My birthday is the best because you get the tax refund and then birthday money comes in. Best ever. Connie says when I used to get a refund, I'd put it towards a trip. people got these vacations going on.
That's what I'm saying.
I need to plan another trip. I'm going to New York City, which doesn't really feel like a trip.
Just make sure that you call it soda down there, not pop.
I've never called it pop.
Good. Bacon, egg, and
You know
cheese,
where
salt,
I'm
pepper,
from.
ketchup.
We're from closer
Yeah,
than here.
but you're, come on.
Lorian says more debt if you don't do
No. I technically have not done my taxes. I just haven't submitted them yet. But I haven't not done my taxes. You know? Does that make sense?
Finance expert over here, and another finance expert, Peter, says go to Rolex.
Peter is a numbers guy.
Really. Yeah, I'm far away from a Rolex there. Anita says John's sick with Disney for now.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Well, Howard's got the best situation. He can sit in the sunny winter, watch the deer and the animals play
that's
out
nice.
with that new nice enclosed porch. I think that's awesome.
Yeah,
File your
that's
taxes
nice.
on time then. Okay, Bonnie, last year, couch, living room. This year, the stuff we need. What are you laughing at?
I don't think I can fill in anymore because I went from a cuppy favorite to I'm getting yelled at.
Just do it, John.
Yeah.
You like Nike. Get those taxes done. Anita says she feels you, though.
Yeah, Anita gets me. Anita and I are best friends. Everyone else is looking out for me, which I appreciate as well.
Check out Burlington. Iceland in October. That sounds super cool. My sister's been to Iceland. Reykjavik. I don't know how you say that word.
Mm-hmm.
But she's been there before. That'll be super fun. Hopefully you see the Northern Lights, and it's everything that you dreamed of. Tracy, good morning. I paid us some bills off, gave funds to my daughter for her birthday. I hope my mom is watching because this is what she did. And gave some money to my son, but a lot of craft supplies. She spends some time in that. Michael's, huh?
Michael's is great.
I love Michael's. Caitlin, Taylor, I have some things I was looking to get rid of. I'd be happy to pay it forward to you. Girl, you're too sweet to me. Everyone's too kind. I appreciate that. I got to figure out.
Oh, Anita's going on a Northern Lights tour.
Oh,
that's
perfect.
amazing.
I hear they have really nice like springs out there too. Like you can like go in the water and like see the sights and enjoy. Is it wrong to combine soda and pop together and call it soda pop?
No, I'm fine with that. It's long, but I'm fine with that.
I've only ever called it soda. It would feel weird to me to say pop.
It drives me up a wall every time we have the debate in the newsroom. Is it soda or is it pop? I'm like, it's soda. It is soda.
Soda. Pop. Mark's already planning for next year's refund. Are you planning? You're not even planning for this year.
By next year, do you mean October? Like end of this year?
Howard's just looking out for you.
No, I know.
Get it done, so you get it done. Don't get fined, and then you can afford all that Disney stuff. You can get more PJs,
more Lulu.
or Lulu. Caitlin's ready to help you out with your taxes.
This is why I love being on Second Cup.
Anita,
we cannot pull up this comment.
I know where Anita's gonna be. I know.
We cannot pull up this comment, Anita.
I'll tell you what. After October, I have to see some pictures from Anita's experience in Iceland. You are too funny. Be careful of the volcanoes, Anita. You might get washed away. They have.
Oh no.
They have
we were doing
volcanoes
well.
in Iceland.
We were doing well.
We went a long time without any eggplants in the chat,
and we're back.
And now we're back.
10:15.
Seltzer, not pop.
That's
interesting.
Julia, I would hate to say that you're wrong, but
Connie says it's pop.
I think you're wrong. Yeah, this is going off the rails.
Oh, look, people still love you. They just want you to do your taxes.
No, I know. I needed that. I needed that.
Love,
yeah.
Okay, I want to talk about my favorite story of the day. And I think a lot of the cuppies will agree. So Buffalo Fire Department has a new chief. He's a little young. He's on the younger side, but he's hungry and he's tough. And this is him. You guys look. This is Bruno. So he was found outside of Engine 2, and this is the Engine 3 team, and they've adopted him as their brand new chief. He is so stinking adorable, you guys. Like, I can't imagine how much joy they have going into the fire hall now. They probably don't want to leave out on calls because they've got this little guy. He's so adorable. Look at his tail wagging. You can just tell he's like living his best life. I mean, I don't know how he got in this situation. I can't imagine giving up a dog or how he ended up just outside of Engine 2. But I think he was at the right place at the right time and found the right people and like the perfect home.
He's so adorable.
He's so cute. He's just such a little chunky little dog. And they said he's adjusting really well, and they can't believe that anyone would have let such a cute dog go like that.
I saw one of the, I believe it was one of the firefighters said basically exactly that they can't believe that he was a stray, but their loss is like their gain.
Yeah.
Like the person that gave up Bruno, their loss is the fire halls.
The engine.
Yep. The engine's gain.
Well, obviously they're doing a tough job, and a lot of them are working like 24-hour shifts. So they spend a lot of time in there. I know they have a good relationship, and their teams, they have to really bond together. But I think like that'll be big for them, just to have that. You get out of a tough call, you make it back to the fire hall, and then you got that tail wagging, just happy to see you. Howard says the same thing. Can't believe that dog was ever a stray. He's so cute. Oh, he's such a baby. Oh my God, Anita, that's perfect. We can talk about Bruno. Yeah. This is the Bruno we can talk about. There's some Disney for you.
Yeah, exactly. I'm surprised you got that reference, if I'm being honest.
I like Disney. I'm just not going.
All right, well.
I like Disney content, but.
Did you watch the Titanic documentary?
I did not watch the Titanic. I don't have any plans to watch the Titanic documentary.
Why? Oh
I'm not a big documentary person.
It changed my life.
I'm so happy for you. I don't know. How long is it?
It was like a swift hour 15 on Disney Plus. All right.
Maybe. I have a lot on my content plate right now. We talked about a couple weeks ago all the TV shows and movies. I'm trying to finish the Paradise show for all those who recommended Paradise to me. I got 2 episodes left. I'll let you know what I think. Cubby's Trip, and then someone said, "Where is Engine 2?" And I will look that up. But he's at Engine 3 now, so he's found outside of Engine 2, and the Engine 3 team are the ones that picked him up.
Is that at Virginia and Elmwood?
Oh, by where the Family Dollar is.
Maybe.
So
I thought that's where it is.
Let's see.
Great question. Great question.
Why aren't I going to Disney?
Yeah.
I mean, if we want to do a family trip, Auntie, if you want to go as a family, I'm down to do it. I don't think I have a reason at this point in my life to go to Disney.
The tax refund and then your birthday money, and then you go to Disney.
I've been 3 times. And I mean, there's a bunch of new stuff. If I had like young family members, I would go see them enjoy. I don't know. I don't have a reason. If we want to plan a Disney trip, a Cuppy's Disney trip, if we want to, do something all together.
Don't tell me it was a good time. Caitlin, yes, there is a new Titanic doc on Disney Plus going over the scans that were released, I believe it was last year, and then just kind of going over some new information on the investigation into the sinking of the Titanic.
What is it that you learned?
So, but if I do this, there'll be so many spoilers.
Oh, okay. Just give us one. Give us one.
They now can kind of tell where the iceberg made contact with the Titanic, and they can tell like which compartments were impacted. So they say that Titanic has stayed afloat with 4 compartments being flooded, but not more than that. And obviously there was more than 4, but it was so good and you learned so much, but at the same time you leave with more questions also. I'm locked into the Titanic. I love history.
I love the movie. I would much rather. The movie's my favorite movie. I'm obsessed.
Like, here's the thing. Ismay, the guy with the mustache, poorly portrayed. And that's just what I've learned from going over the Titanic lore.
I'm getting people are on your side about Disney. My Aunt Diane says, "Who needs to go to Disney? Or you can always go to Disney." And then Anita says, "Who needs a reason to go to Disney?"
Amen, Anita.
I don't know. It's kind of expensive. Like, I think I would rather have a drink on a beach on an island somewhere than be hot and there'd be a bunch of kids running around and Mickey ears. I don't know. I'm just in that era of vacation right now. Again, if someone was like, "Hey, we're going on a trip, come with me," I'd be like, "Sure," but I have no plans myself.
It's like going to the greatest museum in the world.
I've been.
But then they keep adding new things to said museum. I think...
I'm
really not good at sales at all, but I think I'm selling this.
George Jordan agrees with you, our
Yeah.
producer, that there's never a bad time for Disney. And I don't know.
Marguerite,
Yeah,
I've been on a
downtown
Disney
Disney.
cruise, and that was unbelievable. I still think about that cruise. It was 3
I
days,
would do
best 3
Disney
days of my
cruise, I
life.
think.
I don't think you would.
Yeah, you're right.
Trapped on a boat? Trapped on a boat?
You're so right. I'm not doing that. Ryan Quinn says, come to the happiest place on earth, Vegas. Have you been to Vegas?
I went when I was like 8. So,
Hit the slots at 8.
yeah.
Never been back.
No.
Would you go?
I don't really gamble.
Okay.
So I don't know. No, I don't think I would go back. If I did, I would want to go to like a Vegas Golden Knights game or something like that.
Okay.
That is something on my bucket list, to go to every single hockey arena.
Yeah, there you go. How many have you been to? KeyBank.
Madison Square
Mystery.
Garden. The TD Garden in Boston.
Scotiabank.
I have not been to Scotiabank. So I have a lot on the list. I have to get to work. is what I'm figuring out.
Marguerite says Disney is possible on a budget. And then, how did the Titanic change your life, John? No Disney cruise. Oh, that's when you said you.
Yeah, yeah.
But Caitlin's with you on the documentaries. She loves the history documentaries. Kind of like leaves you wanting more. No, Peter, I don't think so. I was burned by a cruise. I went on one cruise and I didn't really like it. And I do like Disney. I love Disney. I'm a big Disney fan, big fan of the content. But I don't know. I'm getting close to 30, and I just need the.
Tina says,
Says never wrong time for Disney or Universal. I've never been to Universal. I would go to Universal. I've never been.
well, now that Universal's opening that new park next month, it's tough. It's a battle. It's two powerhouses.
Both of those places are long lines, and I feel the same way about cruises. When you're getting on and off the ship, those lines. Oh,
I don't have anything to back this up other than my own personal research. The lines in California Disneyland, much better than the ones in Florida.
it's smaller though,
Yes.
and it's just the one park. I've been to Disneyland.
No, it's 2 parks.
Oh, because it's the roller coaster part and then the other part.
Sure, that's one way to look at it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been there too. I didn't love it.
Yeah.
Vegas is great for people watching.
Yeah. All right, maybe I will go.
You can always kind of Jeff Figure for a laugh. Peter says, John, I've been to Vegas twice and only gambled once. You can go to Vegas without gambling.
Yeah.
I've been to Vegas once and I did not gamble.
Did you like it?
I liked it a lot. I was there for a festival, for a music festival. So it really was only going to and from there and like staying in a hotel.
Tell us
We
more
didn't-
about that.
We didn't explore much more than just where it was. It was called Day in Vegas. It was a lot of like hip hop artists, pop artists. It was
Who was
fun.
your favorite?
Jasmine Sullivan, probably. Victoria Monet.
Okay, I know her.
Who else did we see? Kendrick Lamar was there.
I know him too.
It was fun. It was a good show.
Was it a weekend festival?
Yeah, it was 3 days.
Okay.
A lot of it was in October, so it wasn't like it was like sweltering hot.
Yeah.
It was good weather. It was really nice. Enjoyable. Anita says, I need to try things 3 times before I can make a definitive decision. I've been to Disney 3
Ooh.
times. Okay, are you talking about the cruise? I've only done 1 cruise, so you're right about the cruises. I probably do, and I think I need to try a different cruise line to get there. Oh, Disney Paris. Now that's on my
yeah, I would do that.
Caitlin says California Universal lines were long, but interactive, so you don't always feel like how long it is.
I'm going to get in trouble for saying this. I don't really have too much ambition to travel abroad, but would visit foreign Disney parks.
Have you left the country before?
I went to Canada a couple weekends ago.
Other than Canada, have you left North America?
I went to a couple islands. I don't know if that counts as leaving North America, but I went to a couple islands before on cruises,
Okay.
and that was fun.
Barb says went to Vegas twice when I was truck driving and left a truckload of slot machines.
Ooh, that's tough.
What is this?
This I think Mark means the Sphere.
Oh, in Vegas.
Yeah. I would love to see that.
My Aunt Diane's down with Disney Paris. She's telling my sister to start planning.
It looks amazing.
That would be cool.
It
I'm
really
down for
does.
that family trip. Let's do that. We can go to Paris. We can do Disney Paris. Boom. Let's plan
But
that 2027.
There is some homework that you would have to do. You either have to watch the Imagineering documentary, 6 episodes on Disney Plus, or Behind the Attraction, which is like 2 seasons and it has about 10 episodes.
Does everything come with homework? Why is there a documentary for
Because you
everything?
have to learn the history behind, like the magic is not just what happens on the ride; it's what goes into it. It's like our morning show.
Mhm.
is just the regular script, the magic behind everything? Is Second Cup magical because of us being on it right now, or all the work and dedication that goes on behind the scenes?
Getting deep with it.
I know. If only I could remember that quote from my dream, I'd have a movie on my hands.
Ready to go. Caitlin says she's sold now. She'll have to sell her husband on the trip. We'll do it. We'll do it. Bring him to Second Cup tomorrow. We got it.
History of Disney is amazing.
Isn't Walt Disney like Frozen?
No.
Is that not true?
No. It's not true. He's buried in California.
Is that like but that's a thing, right? People say that he's Frozen.
People do say that. And people also say that the only reason why the movie Frozen exists is so that people would stop searching Disney Frozen. So now when they search Disney Frozen, it's the movie.
Second Cup is magical because we are all magical. And Mark says it's the power of the cuppies. And I tend to agree.
Yeah, that's fair.
Lifts your mood on a Tuesday. John's got time for you tell him, Sarah. John's got time for 5,000 documentaries, but doesn't have time to file them taxes?
That's why. That's honestly, Sarah, that's why.
That's hilarious. Sarah, the magic is the cuppies because exactly. That's so funny. Caitlin says, I've always wanted to go to Paris. Isn't he buried in the California? He's buried in the park?
No, he's not buried in the park.
Oh.
He is not buried in the park. All of that is hearsay. He has I believe he has like a tomb. Have I seen him? No.
We don't know.
But I'm pretty sure he has a tomb in California.
Second Cup is only magical due to the cuppies that
right by where his studios were in, I believe, Hollywood.
So, what would you say is your top vacation destination other than Disney? If you were like, oh, I got to go there.
All Disney parks are just taken off.
Correct.
Oof. Nashville. Nashville.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's like the bachelorette party destination of the world.
I went there once. It was unbelievable.
What about somewhere you've never been before?
I got to go somewhere new?
Yes.
I don't like that. No, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not doing that.
You're not going somewhere new?
No.
You only want to go places you've been before?
Yes. Yeah.
Interesting.
What about you?
Well, Anita's going to Alaska. Now people are saying, yeah, Howard, I also thought they froze him. I don't know. This is our expert, Jeanette, and that how he's educating himself while procrastinating. It all came full circle for you. And someone asked, I think Peter's asking about the Broadway market. I don't know about Second Cup being from there, but there's just not good reception there. But we are going to have Taylor Anthony, Margarita's right, live for us. So that 6 a.m. rush, she'll be there for that. And we're, of course, going to make her try horseradish.
Were you with us last year when I tried it on Second Cup?
No.
Oh.
How was that for you?
I had to act, that's for sure. I had to act like it was really good. Just tears in my eyes. It's a good thing it was allergy season because that cleared everything up.
Exactly. Diamond wants to go to Wyoming, which I feel like is increasingly I hear it's beautiful and you're talking vast land and mountains and beautiful scenery, which would be cool. It's not high on my list, but I wouldn't say no to it. Howard, New Orleans, the Big Easy is always a blast.
True.
Peter wants to join you in Nashville. Mark used to live there and says it's changed a lot. For the better or for worse?
That's a great question.
Hopefully for better. Marguerite agrees with you. She prefers the places that she knows. You got to know it. You like it. And then you go and enjoy.
I would love to do a wood cabin somewhere.
Okay, cool.
No cell service.
Poconos or something? Or the
well, you said I can't go places I've been. I've never been in the Adirondacks. I would do that. Nice. Yeah.
Interesting.
Like a little log cabin.
On my list, where do I want to go? Somewhere I've never been before. I want to go out of the country. I'm very much I got my sights set on Europe. One day I want to do Australia. Not close. I'm going to need a sedative to be on that flight. But Paris I'm going to put Paris out there. And we'll go to Paris Disney, me and the cuppies. All right, you guys. Oh, Tammy says she and Aaron are going to the Bahamas at the end of May. Love that. That'll be a fun trip. I've been there before. Okay, we're at our 30 minutes, you guys. Would love to sit here and hang with my friends all day. But we will be back tomorrow for Wednesday.
And I will find that clip of me trying horseradish.
And he's going to try to remember the quote from his dream. And he will file his taxes. We got a lot of homework. All right, cuppies. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Or Tuesday.
Bye.